Sorry, the video cut off. But anyway, the difference between entrapment and her being asleep is she's trying to see if you'll do something with her daughter and could be misconstruing what you're trying to do if she's awake and watching you. If she's asleep, okay, and she comes in there to you, neither story one or story two matters because you're just either trying to help her go to the bathroom or she's waking you up. Now, she should only know story one, though, if that's all I would tell her, right? Either way, either way. Because, you're trying to spare her if she said grandma. You know what I mean? The embarrassment of if you did story two. Right. Because that's a little embarrassing for a 4-year-old to not call on mom if you're doing all that with her and even undress in front of her and she says grandma showed her that. Which is the only reason she wouldn't go to the cops that night because it would be fresh in her mind and my mind, right? But now with the fall, I can't say it really happened, right? But I can guess what I would do that would bother someone. Even if I'm discussing it with someone on the base and making it up there. I don't know which. I know 20 days later, right? Again, right? I'm trying to think of what I could have told them, right? That they're trying to use against me that I know ain't really criminal, but you could try to make it criminal, right? If it's one of the village people in the Navy. I don't know. And yes, it would obviously look like it could have been my ex-wife, but there again, you got the stepmom who's around her more than Sal, and then Sal and the stepmom, so you don't know, right? They could want her to say grandma if she woke you up, because they would know she was with grandma too, right? So that's called reasonable doubt. That when you say something like that, well, someone else had her before me and Daphne did, right? You're pointing out the obvious, right? And that's what I would tell the guys on base too. Well, her biological dad had her for 4 days, right? If they're trying to accuse me there too, right? See, I would tell them the whole story because I got nothing to hide, right? And the first thing you tell them ain't story two, right? That's all if they want accept story one, right? Daphne too, right? So I don't know. Now all you can do is ask Daphne if she was really asleep, and that's all I can do is, were you really asleep or not, right? One means you're trying to entrap me, though, and one means you're not. And that's could be criminal for you if you did or know more you're supposed to know. Because see, really, the first story is more sensible. The second story could have happened for different reasons. If I think she wants to go to the bathroom, right, and she don't go. Then you got to figure out what's going on after that. Is she trying to, you know, do something else? Did she pee already? Is this what that's about? And then you might think she wants a bath if you go over by the couch and she's just kind of laying there. Maybe she feels dirty. You don't know, right? Maybe Daphne didn't bathe her that night. Right? And then you kind of want to make her feel comfortable since she's undressed, so you undress yourself to see if she can see the old man naked, like Granddad or Uncle Brandon or I don't know, whoever goes is in Grandma's house. Maybe she even seen Grandma take a bath. It's not a crime, okay, to undress in front of a 4-year-old if you're confused about her behavior. If you're over by the couch and she's still over by the bathroom. You don't get on top of her. Right. And I know I wouldn't do that because I'm trying to figure out what you want next. My version of the story. And then if she did story one or story two, one you can deal with quicker, to bring her back. Because she's right there in your face waking you up. In story two, you're kind of saying what could they have seen or Daphne had seen, right, which is the only one who could have seen it, right, that she would be misconstruing that you're trying to protect her and the grandma from when she said grandma, but you don't want it to look too odd, but it really doesn't, but it could. Right, right. If you're watching it with evil in your heart, right? You know what I mean? You know what evil that would be? Trying to see if I would have sex with her or do something sexual with her is wrong too. No, you can't do that, Daphne. If I don't normally do that with children, and I don't, right? Up till then, it would only be the girl whose mother I went home with who had the roommate, right? And if she did something, it's because of the roommate. And I would be trying to show her what not to do, but I might not have known what to do myself, right? And she could talk me into the sex if we had sex, right? And I'm trying to talk her out of it. Yet, I don't know what to do because the boyfriend or the roommate, and that would be the second one after the fall. The ex-boyfriend there was out of the house too. For some reason, and she invited me back home, and me and the mom had sex, but she let me sleep on the couch, and I only read the girl a bedtime story. Now, you know that's a catalyst if the boyfriend was out the house because he touched the girl. And see, when I got back, he's back in the house. Okay, something wrong there. Now, I'm just interested in the mom, though. But if the boyfriend is messing with the girl and that's why he's out the house, okay. And I just read her a bedtime story acting like a normal guy. Don't even touch her. Which do you think she's going to respond to if she's afraid the boyfriend's going to come back? Me or him? You. Me. Now, this is when I'm in my 20s still, too. And she knows I'm injured and I fell in 3 stories and right. Another reason why mom would bring me home, I don't seem a threat. But if the girl, knows he might come back, right, her only option would be to sleep with who? You. Me. And I would try to talk her out of it, I swear to God. I would. But the only reason I wouldn't be able to is what? She's afraid he's going to come back and actually complete, fully rape her, right? The child herself. And I would try to tell her, well, you don't know that. He might not do that, right? You know what I mean? But the second time I did the mom, it took longer to finish. And, what I mean? The child was about 11, 12 herself. So, again, she had a bigger problem than me sleeping on the couch. It's if the ex-boyfriend comes back. And he doesn't molest her, right? You ever seen that video with T.D. Jakes where the mom kicks the boyfriend into the living room, then he goes into the daughter's room? And I'm not talking about the movie. Right. Well, I'm on the couch, and this will be the reverse scenario, like with the stepdaughter coming in there to me and waking me up. I would have to deal with that differently, and that's what I'm telling you I would do there. Now, with the daughter, I don't remember her even coming in there again. I just went to sleep on the couch. That's all I remember. But if she did, mom might have a bat and knock me out. To make sure I don't remember anything or, whatever. Same with the other mom, right? Or the roommate, right? Again. Now, if me and the girl got caught and say we were cleaning up or something, she was in the bathroom and her mom heard the water running, or we were both in the bathroom and we're trying to get cleaned up if she's a virgin, right? That on me a little bit, right? That would be because of the roommate, right? Molesting her, right? And see, I performed oral sex on the mom, right? Well, like I said, right? I never recall doing that, right? With the girl, just the mom. And, well, the only way to cause someone temporary amnesia is what? Hit him over the head, like I said about the nail salon. Either someone repeatedly hit me over the head a couple times while I'm trying to do a normal nail thing, right? Or worse, maybe he had a gun. And Jesus, he'll be like the Wolverine. I don't know which. I don't know which. But he's acting like I'm the criminal there just for getting the nail job, right? Like I ain't been doing that frequently, right? With other nail salons either. And you can't prove that to the police. No. If I have to, if you have to. Because it would be on my, bank statements or my credit card statements. And that I went out to them. And it started in Statesboro anyway. I just started doing it. And just to kind of relax, right? I went to Statesboro, Lincoln, and Highway 80, right? The one in the West Side Shopping Center, right? Now, yeah, I'm a little flirty, but I don't recall anything odd happening in the first three places I went. Not till here. And that was the first time I went there, too. And I don't think she's doing it because he's giving her a choice. It's a choice between him or me, and she chose me, right? That'd piss him off, too. If he brought her over for the wrong reasons, and she's not his daughter, please. If she is, he ain't acting like a good father, right? He's acting real overprotective if she was with me. Or she's his debt slave. Which is different, right? He was expecting her to give it to him. She might not have even been 16, which is the legal age they can work in the salon as well. She might have been turning 16 in a few months, right? Though, too, right? Like I said before, and might have even been threatening her to do something with her, right? It's the only way she would do something with me. I'm a little bit cuter, I'm a little bit this, and again, he might have raped her anally, right? Don't know. If I got the virgin of the vagina. And he might have even been threatening her for her to do something with me because I asked her, is its name Tien? The name of her god, right? Because, see, they also act like they're God. You can't do anything to get out the situation. If it's a bad Vietnamese man who brought over a Vietnamese girl to make her his debt slave. Usually what that means is you gotta pay him back for bringing you over. Yeah. I heard about that on this feed. One of the episodes involved Asians being brought over and put into the whorehouse. Yeah. Anyway. Told you to watch that show for education if you don't like that stuff and want to try and stop it. They don't know how, but don't know how. They give you ideas. That's why I ask her, do you call God as its name Tien? Which is a kind of Oriental male name, right? It's either spelled Tean or Tein or Tian, right? Not sure how, but no. And I'm trying to make sure, she knew I was just trying to get a nail job. That was it. But she looked similar to Kelly, but was lighter. In skin tone. And had smaller breasts, of course, but nice ones. But something going on around there. Mm-hmm. Bye.